I'm not gonna race.
Alright, here we are then for round 2 of the Challenger League season. Which is even this? Season 17.
17.
Oh, so that's interesting. But yeah, either way, we got then here the qualifying just 3 laps as we have F1 Fan currently leading the way, just 1 point ahead of Pituco. So I think those are the velocities there. So yeah, they're looking pretty good so far, quite dominating. And, and then we have um, Pan in third place, with then Jeff to Jeff in P4, then Mill in P5, so that's the top 5 in the standings. But either way, the drivers should be now being about to finish the first qualifying lap, as we see right here who's gonna do it
Ah,
on
gamer.
provisional pole. And it's the gamer, and as you can see, you heard the voice of Flix who's joining me today, by the way. So hello, Flix.
Hello. Hey, let me stream for other people real quick, cause you know.
Yes. So we got Togamer then at the front with Jeff to Jeff in second, and it's Kratoshville tied with Pituko and F1 Fan, so a three-way tie there. As now they are about to finish this second lap here. Who looks to be more at the front? Who as we see now Jeff to Jeff? I think no. I think nothing really changed at the front. The top two at least are the same. And now we got 4 people tied for third place. So this is getting quite interesting there. I think it's gonna be a bit of a nightmare, as it could be either third or P6 coming into the feature race, while in the sprint race, of course, the grid gets reversed, the top 10. As we see right here, once again, our final lap here, can someone beat Two Gamers lap? And no, we see
Oh,
F1 Fan.
F1. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets into third place, but the other 3 drivers still kept the same laps. So as we see, then it's Two Gamer with pole position, then it's Jeff the Jeff in second, followed by F1 Fan. And then we got Kiato with Kratoshville there in P5. Then we see Vituko with Oziera, then it's Albono. And then we got the video of Banner with Man Bear Goat in P10. And then you got Go 14 starting just ahead of Glow. And then you got Mika to Mika running up the grid here. So 13 drivers today. And those bottom 3 will be starting on exact same position for the sprint, while the other 10 drivers get their positions reversed. So starting P11 or qualifying P11 is probably the worst thing you can do here, because you're just 1 position away from getting first, from starting in first place. In
To be honest, I did expect the CL people to be a bit faster, but I guess that's not really the case.
so apparently MSG, it's not Menbergot, but it's Greedy. So yeah, just a little mistake. Who the hell was that? I think that was Rafita. Either way, this should be interesting. This track was raced back in season 16 as the penultimate round back then in UL,
Yeah.
and here it was uh, like a season 13 of CL. So yeah, it's been a year already, which is crazy actually.
Who do you think will win the main race?
You mean UL?
No,
Oh,
CL.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess F1 Fan seems to have a good chance, but no gamer though, with that pole position, that's he could have a
Still, a
chance.
quite big gap. Quite
Yeah,
big gap. Second place.
and this seems to be a very skilled track, so yeah, I think we might see a bigger difference in pace between drivers. But, but yeah, let's see, it should be fun, especially now this first race with the rain. I think that's should be very chaotic there with those lefts and rights. But it's interesting this track. Actually, a lot of the corners are sort of separated by some distance, but it's just not too long of a distance, so this track just never gets really boring to drive.
Yeah.
But it's not the most challenging at the same time, so it kind of uh, gains a lot of popularity within the drivers with different
Who
skill
is
sets.
who is MSG?
It's Kabiri,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Getting the best brain rot name. As we see now, here we go then, the gyros are finally ready, as we got in... Ooh, no, it's...
Someone,
Yeah, alright,
it's
so the laps were wrong here, I think it's definitely not
21,
supposed to be...
no?
I don't think it's... Let's see,
42 is the main race, so 21 is...
no, it's 12 for the sprint and 32 for the actual feature.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think I don't know exactly how much the feature is supposed to be compared to UL. I'm guessing it's like 75%. This is I'm not totally
Uh,
sure.
I'm not sure, actually. Wait, I'll be back. Hold on.
But yeah, this is obviously a system that has been implemented for a while now. Back in the day, there only used to be just one race that was obviously shorter than UL. But then they introduced this, I think, when we got the teams back, which I think was around maybe season 10 of Ultimate League. And I don't think with that we always had the reverse system, but here we go then. Now should be starting for real. As we got then, Skibidi is going to be leading us the way with Banner in second place on the front row. And here we go, we are racing with Pituco leaving the game for some reason. And I'm guessing that was a crash, as we see now. The Bobcats racing driver then keeping the lead here. No big changes here, we got Oziera in third, Albono with the huge mistake, they're already losing quite a few positions. As he goes now up the inside of Glow, but that didn't work out all that well. We then see here a bit of a big train. We got Scrattersfield leading that train in P4. We see the top three already getting away, but Pana makes a little mistake, and Pan is already going side by side, and he takes second place. So a good start from the Polish driver. As we then see Kiato trying to win the driver start of the season. We see Alzier off the track there. That could have been a little bit pushed there, I believe. Maybe by Banner, who now takes the lead. As we see now Alzier side by side, then we got Kiato. As we see now Banner going up the inside of the grass, and that's gonna cost him a lot on the exit there, and he loses 4 positions because of that. Now we see Skabid, as we see a huge crash there. F1 fan, Doe Cameron, Jeff to Jeff. Just crashing there, a nice little like rocket. Just see what the hell is Ben doing? Jesus Christ, just
What is happening? Oh, that's the reason I don't really miss racing in CL, I guess. 'Cause it's just, in my opinion, it's just like a rookie league still.
yeah, I'll be honest though, on a spectator perspective, I actually find this much more enjoying to watch as we see now a lot of action
Oh,
actually happening. As we see now Skibidi making a huge mistake. Now it's Crutchfield then with the lead of the race with Kiato, who has a very similar delivery but is not on the same team. Currently in second place. Crutchfield, I believe, is from Heritage Performance, while Kiato is on the Spanish Raiders. Then we see here Jeff to Jeff now trying to overtake the Bobcats, and now he managed to make that move very easily. Then we see Ben with Toe Gamer. We see him now creating P6. He was the one who took first in play 5, but now he makes a move there on the Polish driver. Now he gets himself ahead there. Now we see Kiato catching Kratoshvili. Can he get past the Czech driver there?
and Ozzy with a dive bomb.
Oh,
To be
so.
honest, that was kind of yeah, stupid. Oh,
Oh my! Oh! What the hell
why
did
is he
Toe Gamer
braking as
did?
well?
What the hell was that? That's gonna be, I think, a slam dunk penalty there.
This
And,
is like, oh my god, I don't even know how to like react to this. 'Cause this is like yeah, a joke.
yeah,
Like,
that push there from the gamer seemed to be a little bit of revenge if he said that Ben went for the
by the
dive
way,
bomb there.
Kiato actually is first now, and PP is fourth. Kind of interesting. I don't know what happened to PP, but seems like he did drop some places.
Yeah, maybe some crash, maybe he made a mistake. I actually didn't saw you. I was looking at the midfield. But yeah, Kiato then with a good chance of winning these sprint races. No gamer was busy with drama, as we see now. Kratos will then into third, and now we see just just sleep streaming Kyoto for now. As he sort of just returned out of nowhere, as we see him now taking back the lead. And nicely done there from Jeff. And then we see the rest of the grid actually starting to spread out here. And in the meantime, we saw Vituko returning. Pretty sure that must have been a crash, which happened straight away, right before the race started. As we see now, Jeff's a little mistake, but Gyato couldn't find a space there around the outside. We see Jeff defending, and Gyato messes up a little. And this is allowing for Kratosfield to catch him though. So this is going to be a freeway battle. It's one Spanish Raider versus two Heritage performances. So let's see here. We got Kyoto around the outside of Kratosville.
This is probably a guaranteed podium.
Oh,
Oh, what
Kyoto!
was that?
I think that was a punt. On my
What
screen, he
was
wasn't
that?
exactly behind. I think he was like just a little bit on the inside, but yeah, that's very unfortunate for Kyoto there. Now it's a 1-2 for Heritage performance. And yeah, very unfortunate there. And I don't know what will the stewards decide about that, but they definitely did cost Kyoto a lot, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be not really happy with that. Let's
No,
see.
definitely not.
Then we got Scooby still in P4. We got also Blow in P5. Then we have F1
What is
Fennon.
this? What is? I just don't get, like, the thing is, I don't get the battles, like the point of the battles in CL. Like they just dive on each other for no reason. Like for example, this. What is this? That was
It's
not necessary.
yeah, definitely quite crazy here. We see F1 Fan just now staying ahead there. And then
Oh,
we
now
have now Do Gamer.
the top two are fighting now, and
Ooh, left to
pushed off the
left.
track a bit.
Yeah, saying that they are on the same team, I would expect them to actually just leave the battle for the final lap,
Yeah.
even though they have a bit of a gap there now to Kyoto. Let's see actually the lap times. Ooh, they did gain actually 4 tenths. But yes, we see Jeff trying to get away, and it was very close, but he made that mistake on the exit. So they're gonna be close together again, and this might give Kyoto some little hope here. We
What?
see Oskabidi with the mistake there. F1 Fan will get up to P4 and then glow into P5. But now we are approaching the final lap of this sprint race.
The
And
battle
here we
for
go.
P4.
Yeah, but, let's watch the battle for the lead as well. We see Jeff squeezing Kratosville off the track there. We got some drama between the teammates.
What the
And,
fuck? What the f? You know
uh,
what? This is my first and last time. Not even first. This is my last time commentating CL.
Jesus Christ. And we see then Jeff then leading the way. I think he's going to be looking to win the sprint race then. As we see just a few corners to go. Can Kratosville still
Oh,
get that C-stream? As now we are approaching
nah.
the final
Too
straight
late.
here. It's going to be very close as we see. And I think it's going to be Jeff. As
Yeah.
Kratosville, I think he's slowed down there in the end. Kyoto will complete the podium. Then you have F1 Fan with Skridi. Then it's No Gamer and Ben and Ozier. Oh my god, I think those two are not happy with each other. Think
Uh,
think Ben really just making up enemies. Kind of looks like the Thomas Ronhard of this league.
mm,
But yeah, we got then F1 Fan with the fastest lap. Not sure if he gained points for sprint fastest lap, but yeah, oh my god, that's yeah, I think the stores will be busy for sure after this race. And but yeah, now we got a more strategical race here with now 32 laps on the dry weather. And yeah, this should be interesting. All good things go now. They're gonna be starting on their proper with their with the same order as the actual qualifying results. So no reverse grid this time.
I mean, to be honest, seeing the qualifying, I think, yeah, like as you said, like Dog Gamer has a quite big gap to P2 in quality. So I think Dog Gamer would have the best pace today in CL, but you never know what could happen. Everything is possible, of course. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I think consistency is gotta be crucial in a league like this where drivers might be more prone to mistakes.
Mm,
And yeah, so we might see if sometimes I guess some drivers who could be good in quality and then fall down in the race. But let's see. I think the gamer with that cap though, I'm not sure exactly if the others bottle or if he actually did a good lap or I don't know. But we will see. I think the gamer though maybe might be starting to gain that pace as he's been racing in UL more recently and they obviously
mhm.
now he has a main seat. Although I think he missed the first race. And so, to be honest though, I think he was actually sort of retiring. So maybe this might just be one of those one-off things, but we will see. As now, I think Gato needs to now set up the grid, which takes a little bit of a while as he has to do it manually. But yeah, strategy-wise, I'm not really sure exactly which tires will be the best. But this could be more of a soft to medium type of track. Because a lot of the turns they're not exactly the tightest, but yeah, but we will see. Also, the grip also does help the soft tires a little bit. And coming into this season, I believe some of the tires were just a little bit nerfed
Mm,
this
yeah,
season
definitely.
or the previous one. Actually, I don't remember, but yeah, this should be an interesting race and the slipstream as well. With the way it works, we still saw a lot of chaos. So yeah, but now it's not going to be raining, so hopefully with the drivers having more grip, they might be able to be cleaner. But I don't know. I think sometimes the problem is
I
in
hope
the
so.
driver's head, not really on the.
Is the difference between CL top driver and the UL top drivers, like the top five in UL, they are like like they're so much cleaner than CL. It's like it's just kind of funny. Like of course they kill someone as well, but it's not like it's not on purpose. Because I've seen in CL like the way they overtake people is just like there's no point of overtaking. Just slip and just overtake them on the straight, or like if you do a dive bomb, do it like safely so you don't kill him. But every time they do a dive bomb, it's just someone is gonna be in the grass. It's like guaranteed.
Yes, now we see then the drivers are on the grid, and I think we might see a lot of drivers starting on the softs, but we see the gamer with the mediums. Cartersville and then Banner with the hards. So here we go then. It's on here in Fustalega. We see Jeff the Jeff trying to overtake the gamer already into the inside line. And then we see here F1 fan now in third. Kiato gets squeezed on the inside there. But still he keeps P4 as we see now the top three looking to run away
What?
already. As we see now Jeff the Jeff leading the way. The gamer will just be slipstreaming I believe. As we see the Spaniard now the medias but he loses the slipstream there. Very weird
What?
exit there from Jeff to Jeff. Then we got F1 fan into second place. And now he's gonna be trying to take the lead. Maybe we see Jeff defending the inside into turn one. Can F1 fan do it? They go side by side. And that was sort of clean, but there was a little bit of a squeeze there from F1 fan. Now Lowgamer takes second place. If he can just stay there, I'd say he's not really doing bad as he's getting that slipstream. Obviously, we have the two tire compound rule. So later on, the drivers will have to pick a different tire compounds than softs. But we see
Yeah.
now Pan.
What is? Why are they go? Oh, that's what I just don't get. Me personally, because there was Batico and Ozzy. They were going like the first turn. They were going side by side. The thing what I would do is like probably just to brake and let the other guy take the corner so I can just slip him and overtake him somewhere else. I would not be taking the risk to go side by side in the corner while you're like you can still win the race, but like if you kill each other, okay, if you
Oh
kill each
yeah.
other, it's like like you just like fuck up both your races for no reason.
Yeah, we now see Kiato just taking the lead from F1 Fan in turn 1. We see Dogamer still in
Making
third. We see
mistakes and
Kiato Ooh, now we see 4 drivers in this first group, but Vituko and
Oh,
Pen now joining the
what?
CC.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, that was a bit weird.
F1 fan with some lag there, but I think he has stopped. So it's not like the big constant teleportation there, but let's see if that doesn't happen again. But yeah, we see now the grid sort of spreading here, and now lucky for Bituko, Pan is not really behind him.
What I do notice is though, the mobile drivers. That's like only Bitsiku F1 fan I think here are more like more clean than like the PC drivers that like always joke PC. Because I remember racing in mobile and everyone was dirty, but they're actually being somewhat clean in the PC leagues.
Yeah, I wonder if it has something to do with the controls, because in mobile I think it's harder to control the cars there, and then when you go to the PC, maybe having a better control of the car, maybe that will help.
Hmm.
But yeah, nice to see them actually bringing in some good standards when it comes to the driving, as we see Jeff to Jeff now in first with F1 fan in second. Then you got No Gamer with Kiato now. He has the softs, he has the inside line, but does he has the position? And he does. And you have Pituku right behind, as his teammate is in second place. Now he's just going to be watching the rear of No Gamer, but as we see the Spaniard gets past another Spaniard. Because yeah, this is actually a
Oh, what?
freeway battle between 3 Spaniard drivers.
But they're all Spanish. Oh, and Dog Gamer
Yeah, pretty
gets.
sure Kiato, No Gamer, and Bituka are all Spanish. So as we
Well, they
see
kind
here,
of lost the top two, so it'll probably be a battle for top for like the third place.
yeah,
But we'll see if we can maybe catch the top two.
yeah, they seem to be here recreating the Spanish Civil War here. As we got now No Gamer just trying to get away. We see Kiato here having to battle with Compatriot, and then we see F1 Fan just slipstreaming Jeff to Jeff, so not much happening. And then right at the back, we actually got 2 drivers retiring. We got Oziera and then Skibidi.
Yeah. It seemed like Dog Gamer was actually catching F1 fan and Jeff the Jeff before they were pitting, but it is because Dog Gamer was on mediums and they were on softs. But I'm pretty sure one of them were on mediums, so I feel like Dog Gamer does have the best, like the best pace this race.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
and now F1 Fan I actually got pushed by Jeff to Jeff at some point on this lap, which is actually quite bad, as now his undercuts might not really be as effective. So that does help Dog Gamer a little bit now, but let's see how long we will stay on those mediums. I guess he just looks comfortable here, which might
Yeah.
help him on this second stage, but as we see, we got also Kiato and Bituko still battling, and of course F1 Fan needs to get past Jeff to Jeff as soon as he can, because otherwise he'll just be losing a lot of time here. But I think F1 Fan seems to be trying to be patient, but now he has a bit of
Dog Gamer's
space on the
still not
inside.
pitting.
Yeah, Dog Gamer.
Feels comfortable.
Nice. It's interesting. Maybe he might be able to save a pit stop as we see F1
Oh
Fan up the
my
inside
god.
there. Oh my god, I
But they
think.
lost a lot of time as well to Dog Gamer, so it will be interesting where Dog Gamer comes out of the pits if he does pit.
Yeah, Jeff's kind of just acting like a teammate for Dog Gamer here. As still keeping a gap around 5 seconds. He's pretty much going to be behind him once he pits, but the gap maybe is not going to be as big as it should be, as now we see him
He's probably
finally
gonna come out
pitting.
in the like in F
Maybe
it's
third place, I think, should be, yeah, ahead of the drivers we see. Oh, F1
oh
Fan and Jeff
no!
to Jeff crashing. And now look at him, Dog Gamer,
I
right
do have a feeling
behind.
that Dog Gamer might have this in the bag if I see this now.
Yeah, but he needs to get away from these drivers first, as we see now. Jeff to Jeff
Oh
now, and Kiato losing out here. Then we got Pituco and Dog Gamer side by side. And now we see Vituko then right on the outside there. And now it's a 1-2 for the
oh
VLP
my
at the
god,
moment.
why are they going side? Okay, yeah, good. You broke break. He broke a bit too much though, if I have to be honest. He just tapped the brake so he will be behind him. But I guess Star Gamer is not as experienced as the UL guys, so a lot to learn still.
Yeah, but as we see, I'd say for Bituku, it might make sense to actually battle, because that will help his teammate win the race. And of course, Gamer now, he has the tire advantage, so I guess if Bituku also wants to take the win, probably his best bet would be to let Gamer pass, because he might actually still have better pace on those hard tires than F1 fan on mediums. But let's see here, we got Bituku still defending the position, so I guess he's going to be helping his teammate to win the race. As we see now, Gamer trying to go around the outside there into the hairpin. He's still giving space though, which is really nice.
He
We
is
see
kind of, yeah, like you said, Butiko is helping F1 fan to kind of make the gap bigger between them. I mean, it's a good teamwork, of course. He's battling him, so but Doggamer can't really do a lot while trying to like catch up to F1 fan. So it's good teamwork from Butiko, might I say. Oh, and he makes a mistake.
and Bituka also makes a little mistake, so the gamer will be keeping the slipstream. Now let's see, he's gonna have a look at the inside there, but wasn't really close enough to make an overtake. And now F1 fan, I think, having a gap around almost 2 seconds. Let's see actually the lap times. He didn't really gain all that much. Now Gamer finally makes the move into second place, and I don't think that Bituka
Pretty
has this
sure.
slipstream. Oh,
Oh,
but now
but
he's just making
Doggamer.
mistakes, and this could really be bad for him now. The worst time possible to be making those mistakes. Now we see Go 14 leaving, so that secures the top 10 for the race finishers today. As we see now, Bituku gets pass again for second place. And now Gamer is gonna try it inside. Bituku sort of swerved there, but I think he saw that he was there. And so he's just sort of back out, but still he keeps second. And now you see a little mistake. Now Gamer finally gets to move back, but once again they're just messing up, and this is helping F1 fan quite a lot. Is also helping Jeff to Jeff catching up to this group.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
the
sure.
thing is, it's really a great teamwork. Really great teamwork from Butiko.
Yeah, and this is also helping Jeff to catch up to this group, and I'm pretty sure he would be happy with the podium on this squad. Oh, but now Gamer gets pushed there. There's now, yes, I think he might be getting a little bit frustrated, probably, because now he's gonna have to deal with Jeff as well as they're going to lag rocket there. And oh boy, let's see now, Jeff now making a move around the outside of Bituku. Now he's gonna have the inside Gamer trying to pick up the scraps here as Bituku gets massively pushed there. There is definitely not great as we see Jeff. I think he has more ping, would be one of the reasons, but I think he's also a little bit laggy in a certain sense. I think they're more prone to just get lag rockets with him for some reason. Now we see Gamer up the inside there, then Bituku. Oh my god, just killing the hell out of Kiato. I think he really needs to call that 911 there, which is his number actually, his racing number. But yeah, look at F1 fan though, he has quite a huge gap now.
Yeah, that's really.
Oh, and again now,
Oh.
Gamer. Now we have a bit of a battle for third place between 4 drivers. And now Bituku is just making mistakes. Then we see Kiato.
Since when does low race for SRA? Wait, what?
Yeah, I really don't know, but we see him right now, right behind his teammates.
Oh
Try to not
my.
take each other out there. Then we see F1 fan already pitting.
Will come out in. Oh, actually, he will come out in P3, just behind Dog Gamer. F1 fan does have the freshest tires, so he will be the quickest. And he has mediums, of course, so that will boost his pace as well. But if he just needs to drive consistent, and he'll probably most likely win the race if I look at it right now.
Also, from what I'm seeing, it sort of seems like these pit stops are actually quite fast. Because F1 fan, he had a 4.5 second lead when he pitted. And now he's not really all that far behind Gamer, so I'm guessing that the pit stop should be only around like 6-7 seconds, I'm guessing, and so yeah, I guess pit stops seem to be quite quick here, and I guess that is why the softs and mediums look to be better tires. Although here we have seen the hards actually.
F1 has caught Dog Gamer and is going down the inside. Kind of dumb, as I said before, but he does take it with no problem.
Yeah, I guess he has a much bigger tire advantage, so I guess he can risk it a little bit more. But as we see, then No Gamer maybe will try to take some of that slipstream. Obviously, not to really win the
Oh,
race.
he lost it, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
think he
did.
may have lost it already. I'm guessing though that with these new slipstream settings, it might be harder to keep the slipstream
Yeah,
with that tire difference. I mean, I think it was already hard, but now it's just way harder. And as we see,
yeah.
we got the Spanish Raiders, P5 and P6, and then at the back actually, we got some battles here. We got Pena with Mika, then we got Kratusville. It's kind of a little bit under the radar today. As we see, oh, a bit of a crash there. Mika just getting pushed. And then at the front, I mean, they are teammates, so they're probably not going to battle that much. But now we see Kratusville diving up the inside of Pena. As they go now side by side again, but Kratusville completes the move around the outside. But now we got actually the Spanish Raiders swapping positions. Now Glow will be ahead, but now we see Kyoto messing up. Down in P6. And he's lost his teammate
Oh
then.
no.
Seems like a lot of the positions out the front are sort of decided. Because here we got
Wait,
Jeff.
does F1 fan need to pit? He doesn't, right? So he will. I mean, with that gap, it's kind. If he does not win the race, it will be kind of.
Yeah, and
How do I say it?
if he wants to risk it, he could actually still pit like soft
With
tires to try and get the
yeah,
fastest lap, but I don't think it's gonna be really worth it.
no. I mean,
But
the time he got in quali, I don't think he can beat that 31.03.
yeah, and you kind of need the slipstream as well in order to get those laps. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess he's just gonna stay there. Obviously, does have a little tire disadvantage, but I don't think that's really gonna bother him all that much. Although we did see Jeff to Jeff gaining a little bit, but definitely not at a good enough rate in order to catch the race leader. But as we see here, we got P2 and No Gamer. And No Gamer has much fresher tires, and now he's gonna put those into use. He goes around the outside, and now he
Wow,
takes third place. Nice move there
that was
from
actually
No Gamer.
beautiful.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to catch Jeff to Jeff to try at least take second place. And I think it seems pretty clear that he could have definitely won the race if things gone differently, but I think those
Yeah.
crashes really did curse him today. As we see now, he takes 41.43 lap. And now he's going to be right behind Jeff to Jeff now. And let's see here, No Gamer trying to catch that HP right ahead of him.
Oh yeah, it's soft as well. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, and I think much fresher as well, so he definitely has the advantage here.
And he
Now we
caught
see
in the
No
middle.
Gamer gonna try it on the outside as we see. Oh my god, the lag doing some weird things, but No Gamer's got himself into second place. So let's see, will the others just slipstream and leave the battle to the end, or will they try to attack him already?
I mean, it doesn't really matter if they're gonna battle now, because they are kind of like 8 seconds in front of P5. So they might battle, but I don't think it's smart, because if one of them just pushes someone on the track, it's gonna be a penalty, and it's just not worth it.
As we
Just
see
leave it to
No
the
Gamer
last
with a
lap.
little mistake. As we see, I think Jeff to Jeff might see himself ahead. No Gamer might be needs to be aware of that. But oh my god, it was really shutting him the door.
Yeah.
But as we see now, oh my god, they might be in like Rocket territory.
Oh.
But now Jeff to Jeff stays ahead now in second place. So the battle is on for second place here. Three drivers fighting for two podium positions. But let's see now No Gamer up the inside. And oh my god, look at that. We see now Jeff to Jeff.
Oh my
It's gonna have the
God.
outside and then the inside again. So yeah, I think as long as Jeff to Jeff is on his slipstream, No Gamer cannot really secure second place. So let's see now. But he also needs to not make mistakes, as we see there.
What?
As Bituka now will try to pick up the scratch, and now Jeff to Jeff goes off the track there. And that could actually save these two drivers here. But let's see. Does Jeff still has a slipstream? Maybe not. And if Pituga could stay behind Do Gamer, then he has third place guaranteed, but there's also not much time to go. And I'm guessing that Pituga might also want to
Yeah,
finish for the VLP.
Dog Gamer does have the best tires out of them, all of three of them. So it will be interesting in the end. I mean,
Yeah.
this lap, of course.
Ooh,
Oh,
Do
it
Gamer
made a
with a
mistake.
mistake! No,
Goes
that's gonna
low.
be so bad for him! As we see now, down into third, still can take second place, but Jeff the
Oh,
Jeff ties up the inside. As in the meantime, F1 fan with a nice dominating performance
oh
will
no!
take the win. But as we see
What?
right here, the battle for second still on. Jeff the Jeff will take second. Unless Pitugo can
What
catch the slipstream and pass him, but
is
I don't think so.
what is this? What? That
What
was
a weird
weird
ending
move.
there. But it is F1 fan then taking the race win in this feature race. Then Chef to Chef in second place,
What?
followed by Pituco.
Okay.
And then it's still game
Piano
at
just
P4.
lets Low win. I mean, not win, but get P5.
Yeah, Glow then completing then the top 5. Then we have Kyato, his teammates, with the fastest lap in P6. Then you got Kratoshville P7, followed then by Bannon. Then you got both Mazars, Albono and Mika in the top 10. And then you got the 2 retirements from Bobcat Racing, and then one from Ozier Racing for HRT. So that's it today. What did you thought of these races, by the way?
Um, like personally, kind of a joke. Do not want to see this ever again. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
All right then. So next race we are traveling to Fuji Speedway. We're going to be racing in a little island, I believe. And so yeah, that's it. We see you there until the next time. And goodbye.
Goodbye.